Nigel Farage has been consistently skeptical about the workability of Rishi Sunak's deportation plan. Nigel Farage says he has changed his mind about the timing of this year's general election after Rishi Sunak's Rwanda bill was finally ratified by Parliament. But the former Brexit Party leader challenged the Prime Minister's assertion that the first flights taking failed asylum seekers to the East African country will take off within 12 weeks, insisting, "It isn't going to happen." Mr. Farage, speaking on GB News, on which he is now a presenter, was commenting after last night's tense standoff between the Commons and the Lords. Mr. Sunak's deportation plan is poised to become law after peers ended their protracted opposition to the controversial policy. The unelected chamber ended the deadlock after MPs rejected a requirement that Rwanda could not be treated as safe until the Secretary of State made a statement to Parliament to that effect after consulting an independent monitoring body. The ex-MEP continued, "What he didn't tell you is even if we were to ignore the European Court of Human Rights, which I believe to be very, very unlikely, indeed, we still have something called the Human Rights Act of 1998. Which incorporated the very convention that is used by that court in Strasbourg. This idea that those planes are going to Rwanda in 10 to 12 weeks' time come what may. Folks, believe me, it isn't going to, and I've been right about this consistently for the last 4 years." Apologizing for sounding a bit big-headed, Mr. Farage added, "Literally I have been right about this. I predicted the crisis. I've said all the way through Rwanda it would NT work." Mr. Farage said Mr. Sunak's speech hours early had convinced him an election would be called sooner rather than later. Tory MP Sir Jacob Rees-Mogg agreed, telling the former UKIP leader the mood music was shifting towards a summer election.